I grew up playing with G.I. Joe action figures, watching the animated cartoon, as well as collecting and reading all of the G.I. Joe comic books. So when I heard about the G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra game, I just had to try out this demo and see what it's all about. I added this to my Arcade 1 Hyperspin build. We're going to play 3-player co-op, both levels of the demo, and we're going to find out if G.I. Joe The Wrath of Cobra is any good. Sit back and enjoy. There's a free G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra demo on Steam that I downloaded and installed into my Arcade 1 Hyperspin build. I have all the artwork, my own custom theme, and the controls mapped for up to 4 players local co-op support with Joystick and Buttons. I have a video on my channel showing how to add Steam games to your Arcade 1 Hyperspin build that I will link at the end of this video. Okay, we're in my Steam wheel, and I clicked on the G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra game, and it'll boot into Steam automatically. Those 4 chimes indicated that my profiles for players 1, 2, 3, and 4 were being activated from my arcade control panel. Players 1 and 2 have 8 buttons, players 3 and 4 have 6 buttons. Let's watch the opening cutscene before we begin.
G.I. Joe.
Wow, that was a fantastic opening cutscene, reminiscent of the original animated cartoon, showcasing a bunch of the heroes and villains from the series. Awesome stuff. There are 4 different difficulties. We're going to go with normal, and it looks like there's 3 different selectable characters for the demo: Duke, Snake Eyes, and Scarlet. They each have their own attributes, and it looks like there's 2 levels for the demo: a sky full of snakes and madness in the mountains. For the controls, there's an attack button, a jump button, a power attack button, a block button, a taunt button, and a special attack that you can activate when you feel the blue meter at the top of the screen. You can fall in those pits there just like Scarlet did. It doesn't take a full life, only a little bit of your health. And it looks like we each have 3 lives, and then you can see our score rack up at the bottom. And as you can see, when we defeat these enemies, they drop these floppy disks that you can collect. They don't add to your score, so it looks like maybe there's some sort of in-game currency. You can't utilize them in the demo, but hopefully in the full game you can unlock new special moves, or maybe upgrade characters, unlock new characters perhaps. That'd be really cool. I really like the art style for the game. It definitely makes you feel like the cartoon. There's so many characters that can come on screen, so if you have 2, 3, 4 players, there's more enemies it looks like, and it looks like it can get pretty chaotic, which is awesome. There's various power-ups in the game as well, like this rifle that Duke has. You can shoot with limited ammo and take out your enemy. I love the little attention to detail with the explosions or the reflections on the floor. Really nice touches. The characters also have various dash attacks, like Scarlet here with this running slide attack. Another nice attention to detail, Scarlet picked up this rifle, but when she runs with it, it actually goes on her back like she's strapped it to her back. Really neat. So that was Scarlet's special attack. With her blue meter filled, you hit the right trigger, and then it'll unleash her special move. Looks like it's a mini boss time, the Cobra Hiss Tank. This is fantastic. Notice the Hiss Tank's getting more damage inflicted to it the more we assault it. Really cool. Just like other classic arcade beat-em-up brawlers like Turtles in Time, you want to share your health item, so whoever has the least amount of health, go get that health energy drink. Looks like that's some sort of invincibility move that Scarlet got there. Maybe you're impervious to pain or you deal additional damage. Not quite sure. Love these Crimson Guards coming out. And then Scarlet can pick up her classic crossbow. How awesome is this? Looks like we have the first boss fight of the demo coming up here. Let's see who it is. The Baroness, one of the fan favorite characters. Baroness is such a great character in the comic books and the cartoon. Love seeing her here in the game. So Scarlet lost her first life there, so now she's down to 2 left. Snake Eyes is down to his last hit. Let's see if he can be stealthy like a ninja and survive the rest of this boss battle. So that completes one of the stages of the demo. Snake Eyes had an impressive 53 KOs. Nice job. Alright, let's try out the other stage, which is Madness in the Mountains. We'll do 3-player co-op once again for this one, and we'll find out who this boss battle is. I think I can tell from that silhouette, but we'll see how this mission goes. I do like the whams and the KOs that pop up when you're beating up the enemies. However, I do think it'd be really cool if they somehow added in the character voices from the cartoons. That would be amazing. One thing I did notice is that there are life bars for the bosses, but not for your normal enemies. I wonder if that's going to be added in the full release, or if they're going to just stick without it. This game definitely has vibes from the old school classic arcade games like the TMNT game, Turtles in Time, Simpsons, and Final Fight, but also the more modern games like Double Dragon Gaiden, and of course, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. Mindbender pulling a shredder and making clones of himself in the boss battle. Nice. We struggled some against the Baroness in the first level of the demo, but we absolutely crushed Dr. Mindbender. Nice work, guys. Another impressive outing by Snake Eyes with 51 KOs. And that brings us to the end of this short and sweet demo. If you're a fan of G.I. Joe and or arcade beat-em-up brawlers, definitely check this game out, as it was a lot of fun to play, 3 players, local co-op with joystick and buttons. However, if you're not into either of those, this might feel a little shallow or repetitive for you. I do hope they add some additional cutscenes and story elements in the final game, because that opening cutscene was fantastic, but I definitely wanted more in between the levels. And I do hope there's some fun unlockables to utilize all those floppy disks that we kept finding. I did read on the Steam page that the game does plan on having a lot of post-launch plans, including new G.I. Joe heroes, new game modes, additional levels added, and more to keep the G.I. Joe legacy alive. So that's fantastic news, as there are so many great heroes, villains, as well as vehicles and locations to explore in the G.I. Joe lore, so I can't wait. Let me know in the comments below if you plan on checking out G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra. Which Joe or Cobra character would you like to see added to the full release or maybe post-launch content? I'd love to hear it. If you liked the video, remember to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel grow and I really appreciate it. Thank you for all of your support. Yo Joe, and remember, we're in the endgame now.